We're live.
We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Another great, wonderful person spending some time with us today on December 30th. End of the year already. How fast. It just, well, no, it didn't seem fast. It was like walking through mud 2016. But, you know, it's over now, so we can put that behind us. We're going to move forward. Laura Rubenstein is here, and she's a really good friend. I've known her 5 years?
At least.
About 5 years. Again, another person I met through the wonderful Ken MacArthur.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
we met at the JV Alert.
Yes,
yeah,
we did.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you, Ken. Another great friend because of
Yay,
you.
Ken, hi, Ken.
Everybody loves Ken, right? So Laura's here today. We're going to be talking about having a super sexy, it super sexy 17?
We can do that. Super savvy.
Super savvy.
Social.
17. See, I told you you're going to need to do that one. So we're going to talk about that. Social media is one of those things that's really changing the fabric of our environment, as we were talking about with Roberta Shaler just a little bit earlier. It's changing our relationships.
Yeah.
It's changing everything. So you are the one who's always in the world of social media. You spend a lot of time understanding it. You're analytical in that way, and you like to know the behind the scenes, the workings of what's going on, how it's working for companies. You do a lot more of that than I do. Yeah. I look at it more from the marketing perspective, but I think you have a much more analytical view. I may be wrong about that.
We have all kinds of perspectives here.
I
like to look at it from both the technical, analytical, but also the potential relationship building aspect.
I like that.
Because if you're not building relationships on social media, you're doing social media wrong. In my opinion. My opinion. But the way to have a super savvy social 17 is to really focus consciously on those relationships. But more importantly, I love what both Mitch and Roberta said earlier in your earlier lives today about what is your value, what is your purpose, what is it that, and then I want to take it to the next level. So once you've got who you are and what you want for yourself, now let's see, what do you want your business or service to do for the world? What impact are you making? Because when you really get clear on that, then you can come to social media with the message that resonates, that your market is craving, that builds relationships, that creates this super savvy social 17.
See, I told you you give this a lot of thought. Most people just show up on Facebook and start posting pictures or whatever. They have no idea what they're doing. They don't know what they stand for or what they're about. And they go, social media stuff doesn't work.
Once you know the impact you want to make, then you can set up a plan, a strategy. And that's where I get analytical. Yeah, I love the marketing aspect, but let's talk about how can you use the marketing to build the relationships, to make the impact on both your business and the world that you want.
Nice.
Let's do that in
Nice.
17.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do that. You all, thumbs up if you want to do that, okay?
She's gonna work with me. Sorry.
Anyway.
She's no bandwidth for you guys. I'm taking her all over.
We got lots of bandwidth.
We got lots of bandwidth. No, don't worry about it. She'll have plenty of room for you if you want to work with her for helping out with social media.
Yeah.
So talk to us. Give us some strategies. Give us some ideas of what things we should be thinking about.
What we're doing right now.
Yes.
Facebook Live. Definitely. Get on live. Get on video. Get really comfortable being in front of the camera.
I'm going to call this 2017 Live.
There you go. 2017 Live. It's the year to maximize.
Hey, Mitch, you got the ball. We're going to drop the ball in a few minutes.
Maximize the live video streaming. It's the easiest way to get video done.
Absolutely.
Use Robert and his expertise in video. I mean, you have like a wealth of knowledge. And, just it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be complicated technologically. You have a webcam.
You have a great system that you're using. I think you're using Blue Jeans.
I'm using Blue Jeans.
Very, very simple, very easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be tech savvy to do it. And you know what? Truthfully, it's even easier than that. Just pick up your
you can use your phone. Why not?
You don't need anything fancier than that. There are a lot of coaches that are doing that. I've noticed that a couple that I pay very close attention to and have coached and work with, and I watch them, and they're doing a lot of live streams, and they're picking up 3-4 new clients a month regularly.
Yeah, if you set up a process for regularly doing lives or doing a series of lives and getting the word out strategically, oh my gosh, you're going to be building relationships and a fan base that will serve you over time. So since Facebook Live really came into power this 2016, you can amplify it to the next level. You can use Periscope. You can use other...
No, Facebook Live sucked all the energy out of Periscope. Periscope's a desert now. Nobody's there like they used to be.
Yeah.
It's a very different world.
There's ways to leverage your communities and on the different
Well, it's actually going to be
networks,
Twitter Live. I think that's
Yeah.
really the better implementation
which
of it.
is, they're
Right.
switching over to
Yeah.
Twitter Live now. So Twitter's not going away, and the live streaming on Twitter isn't going away. Live streaming on Facebook is awesome. You can repurpose those videos. You can download them, upload them to YouTube. I know Roberta was talking about that. Dr. Roberta was just talking about it, and she's doing a beautiful job on that. So there's so much you can do. It's so exciting. It just takes a little bit of creativity on your, and also finding out what resonates with you.
Solvika Raska was here, and we were supposed to do an hour little training on getting involved in social media live streaming, and it turned out to be almost 2 hours. And really the question that was coming up more than any other was, how do you get over the fear of getting in front of this camera? And it was really important because you have so many people. What you're teaching is absolutely important,
Yep.
but then you have people who sit on the sidelines and they go, oh, I can't go live. I can't get in front of the camera. I'm going to die.
So 2 things
Right.
about being on camera. Well, I'm also a certified hypnotherapist, you might recall. So I work with people a lot on, transforming their thinking and how they feel about things. And so I've done
all things related to the head.
Yeah, especially if you're like in front of your computer like you are every day and you're using the webcam. I would invite you to imagine that lens that I'm looking at right now. The way I look at it, it's like this precious, amazing newborn baby with these bright blue eyes just looking up so helplessly and so lovingly into your eyes. And you just melt. And you can't be anything other than present with that magnificence and be just who you are. And that's, if you think about it, there's nothing to be scared of. You're here with an innocent being that has no judgment and only love.
True.
Are you thinking a little bit
True.
differently? Are you
Yep.
thinking a little differently
Yeah,
about the camera now?
Yeah, definitely.
I am.
I want to go give the camera a
that
hug now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're so cute.
But that's the thing is a lot of people think they have to act and they have to be something that they're not. And it's better, in fact, with social media and the way everything's working today, it's actually better to be yourself. And pretty much everyone that I bring on stage here, they're themselves. You're not different here than you were, on the couch 2 minutes ago. That didn't sound right. Okay. Backstage, in the green room. You're not any different up here than you are off stage. On stage, off stage,
Right.
You're the same person. It doesn't change because you're on camera. And that's the best way to really get the message across in live streaming.
And the other thing is, have you FaceTimed? Have you done Skype? How did you feel when you did that? Perfectly natural, right? You might have not even had your makeup on when you did it. It's okay, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Just a few more people might be watching.
There are a lot of people who put a little piece of black tape over their webcam and they never use it. They never take the tape off. Those are not the people we're talking to.
No, but if you want to take the tape off, go for it. Try it. Give it a
Yeah.
shot. Now, here's the thing. It's not going to be comfortable necessarily the first time. Even if you look at the camera and you think of it as this precious baby. It'll be a little more comfortable. But then you do it a second time. And even if it's for 30 seconds to say, hey, everybody, just wanted to try this out.
It works.
And do it a third time.
works, yeah.
Do it a fourth time. And guess what? By the 5th time, you're like, this isn't so bad. I'm nowhere near where I was before. It's like anything that you're uncomfortable doing. You do it enough times, you get more comfortable. And I can really, really vouch for this experience. I mean, early in my career, I was not I was not really good with strangers. I couldn't even look people in the eyes. And I've forced myself
That's
to practice.
gone now. That's completely gone.
It is because
Yeah.
I did what I was suggesting. I started looking at people, and then I started looking at people for a couple more seconds, and then I started looking at people and giving a smile, and then and it got more and more natural to the point where when somebody's not looking at me, I'll look at them until they look at me, and then I'll smile.
Oh, that's a little creepy. No.
I don't do this every time, but
You're going to look at me, buddy, or else. No, not like that, right?
not like that.
No. But this is good advice for people. I mean, I've run into so many who I just want to do live streaming. I just want to do it. I just want to do it. Okay, the tools are there. It doesn't cost anything. We're not paying anything to Facebook right now to do this. We just get the opportunity to come out here and speak, and we have people watching, and it's fantastic to do that. Why not? Why not use the tools at your disposal?
And practice now and get better and better and better, and by the time you know it, you're going to be just natural at it, like Robert said. Just be yourself. Easier said than done, I realize, but eventually it's going to be done easier than said.
That's right. Then you know what happens is when you do it the first time and you find, the first time I was on stage was with Tony Robbins.
Ooh.
And I was petrified. I was beyond
Deer
scared
in
of being on
headlights.
stage, beyond deer in the headlights. I don't even know. I don't even remember what happened. I just remember he dragged me up on stage and somebody handed me a microphone and the rest of it blacked out. I don't remember any of it. What I do remember, though, is after the interaction, whatever we did, that 1,900 people out there started applauding.
Wow.
And the wave of love that I felt from them was just, it was indescribable. And I'm like, yeah, I could get used to this.
It's transformative.
It is absolutely transformative, no question.
To just put yourself in that slightly uncomfortable position, knowing that you have a purpose. Like if you set that purpose, like I was telling you, what impact do you want your business to have this year? Then that really, and if doing a Facebook Live, if you align the reason you're doing these videos on Facebook to that purpose, now you have a bigger reason other than just putting yourself on camera.
Yep.
For going. You're doing this to help other people, to having an impact in the world. So now you can take your eyes off yourself and put it on your purpose for helping other people. And that also takes the pressure off because it's not about you.
You know, our friend Lisa Rothstein is just starting to do live video. She was always in that space of, I know I should do it, I know I should do it, I'm not doing it, I should do it. And she started to do it, and then, you know, you can watch her feed, and you can see the things she's doing, and the responses people giving to her, it's like, it's a real pat on the back. It's like an attaboy, and it's like, it so encourages you to get back out there and do it again and again.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm all about, and I would like to leave people with this one thing, use social media for social good. I heard you say earlier that, or maybe it was Mitch, that people are using Facebook for positive. I encourage you to use it for, bring out the best of yourself on social media. It's really a gift you give the world. It helps yourself, and we need more positive on social media, really. I want to inundate social media and make trending topics the most positive things. If you're with me, like this.
Just like this video, like it all. Like the page, like the video, like everything.
Yeah.
So Transform Today, that's the website where they can find you.
They can.
Yeah. What are they going to find there? There's a free
My
gift
blog.
on the top.
It's my blog. They'll find the Savvy Social Media Marketing Blueprint so that you can have a Savvy Social 17.
And it's free?
And it's free. That's
Yeah.
free. And
Just
you
in
can
exchange
see my
for an
blog,
email.
too. And if you want to talk to me, certainly fill out the contact me form there, and I'd be happy to connect with you.
Awesome. Thank you for being here, Laura.
Thank you.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Yay! We got,
Happy
one
New
of these
Year,
days we're going to do
everybody.
this. We're going to actually have champagne on stage. We
Cheers.
keep talking about it. We never do it.
Drink.
Nor do I. Thank you, everybody.
Enjoy.